Hi, welcome to today's video diary for finding my way with Pi, purpose, intention, and emotion. I am Pi, and today I am observing the unfolding of, I'm going to call it healing. It's in the little moments I've noticed today. This openness and lightness that I felt in myself. The little moments like having a conversation with hubby, and he was actually describing something fairly technical to me about this process that he was working on. And in the moment, I suddenly just saw him. Like, I was hearing the words that he was saying, but more I was just appreciating that we had this space and time and moment that we were spending together. And I could see his smile and appreciate it. And think about how much he means to me and appreciate that. And I just snapped into that present moment, that be here now. But I did it without prompting myself. I just slid into it. And I don't know how long it's been since I've done that. And that felt like an unfolding, like a release of how rigidly I've been holding myself for so many years to just be able to slide into that. And that felt like the embodiment of gratitude and appreciation for something that's I feel is so good in my life that's right in front of me. If I look at it right now, instead of being off in some future, stressed and worried about an outcome, and just mindlessly moving through something and not recognizing or appreciating or being conscious of and aware of that gift that's right in front of me. And that I naturally did that today, just slid into it instead of having to force myself into it, is giving me feedback that there is this process of healing and unfolding happening that is, well, A, really healthy, but B, something that I just want to cherish and remember. And I'm glad that I'm, documenting it with the video diaries to always have. And then I realized, just thinking about this unfolding, that I had a few moments like that today. I probably spent about 6 hours-ish total today on my coursework for my Master of Arts in Happiness Studies program. I've been working on a presentation to give to my student group team. I had lectures to get through and reading to get through, and today was a day that I had set aside to do that. And I found myself in that creative flow. For me, it's like when I'm working on building a presentation or writing a speech or something like that, I love writing, and I go into this mode that I'm completely immersed in and engaged in the task that I'm doing. And I lost track of time, and I spent 2 hours on my presentation instead of the one that I should have before I moved on to my next thing. But it felt good. It felt like I had no distractions. I put my cell phone aside, and it just felt like productive time. It felt also healing, like an unfolding. And again, I want to remember that for me, that state of flow where I get to create something, whether I'm writing or creating a presentation or building something that I'm facilitating or something like that, that's important for me, for my well-being, because I am in a happy place when I'm doing something like that. So, second note to self today with this healthy unfolding and healing. Naturally sliding into the present moment when it's appropriate and feeling. And also it's always there as a possibility and an opportunity if it's you want to recognize it, right? And then flow. And the last thing is I took a long walk with a friend today and we have the most amazing conversations, just real, heartfelt, soulful, great connection. And one of my favorite parts about this walk was she likes to stop and appreciate the miracles in nature around us also. So we're walking and she goes, ooh, stop. Look at. And there was a robin that was on the grass and it was hopping around and it wasn't scared. It was just looking at us like it's very accustomed to people walking the sidewalks in the neighborhood. And as we walked by it just kind of hopped and watched us. And she walks often in the neighborhood and she said, he's always there. So then we looked around for the nest and we saw the nest. And it was neat to see it. And as we went along our walk, we're like, ooh, look at this tree. It's starting to bud. You know, it's springtime here, and the trees are starting to bud. Look at that tree. You see the buds on that tree. Ooh, I love it when they look like this. I think it's so pretty. And ooh, check out that house. I love this about that house. Or we stopped and we admired the view of the mountains. I mean, we had so many opportunities in that moment to share and some of the beauty in nature around us. And we just stopped and appreciated it. I've had too many days where I mindlessly went through it. And I started to lose myself. A day like today, being able to do work that feels meaningful to me, be here now, experience the beauty in nature, and witness the miracles of connection and relationships and beauty around me. It makes me feel whole. So I'm going to write down these few things for me, my own cocktail for well-being, but I wanted to share them and reflect on them in the hopes that maybe it may resonate with someone who's searching for some wholeness for themselves, that they can find it within the life they already have. If we but stop and breathe it in. Thanks for being with me on this journey. I'm so glad that you are here, and I hope it helps you too. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.